Yesterday did not get a chance to recover this, but I'm kind of glad I waited for today. As you guys already know, the big news just dropped courtesy of Jim Ryan. That video is on the channel. If you missed it, definitely go give that a listen. I am definitely hyped for that news. But let's get into this here real quick. Yesterday, Sony announced that they were going to be releasing the remote play update for your phones. So basically, your Android devices can now connect to your PS4 via remote play, starting yesterday, courtesy of the new patch. However, one thing that they also did, and a lot of people did not see this coming, and neither did I didn't think this was actually going to happen at all, but they actually removed the Facebook integration from Sony's PS4, which is definitely shocking. I didn't think they would remove the Facebook integration. Now, we've had this since 2013. This has been the main selling point, one of the main selling points of the PS4. Remember, they talked about engaging the audience. Then they showed you that trailer and that gameplay at the start of this generation with Mark Cerny, basically showing off the little love story. Remember, the dude was playing Knack, and then he met this girl, and then she started playing it. And he started commenting on her trophies and started to share and tag her in posts that what he did, and then she got the platinum. He was like, "Oh my god," that type of stuff. They're removing that for right now with PS4, but it kind of makes you wondering, why now? Why are they removing it now when we're getting ready to get into PlayStation 5? And this is what has to be said here. Courtesy of this article right here, they actually stated in the fine print that there are going to be UI improvements. Now, what do we know about the user interface of the PS5? Not much, right? But there was one key detail that was revealed not too long ago, and it was about a Google Assistant. We talked about this on the RGD podcast, and shout out to everybody who came by for the RGD podcast. It was a really, really good time. Remember, we're live every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. But back to this. The user interface was going to get a new Google Assistant. Basically, the new Google Assistant was going to be like a voice integration. You could ask a question, kind of like Alexa and whatever you see on your phones nowadays. You can ask the question, get the stuff. I'm wondering if they're working ways into this where they can incorporate Facebook and whatever else they're doing with voice commands, and basically an easier way for you to get to your friends, as opposed to scrolling down and looking for all your friends, especially if you have a huge friends list. You can say the name in the controller, and then boom, the PS5 will actually find it, and we'll have it. You can also add some cool stuff like folders, like who are the people you mostly associate with. You know what I'm saying? You go like, these are my top 10 friends that I talk to, or I do podcasts, or I do gameplay videos with. You know what I'm saying? You can branch them off, and then you can say, okay, the rest are online. Kind of like how you would do with Discord. And ironically, I was hearing stuff about Discord possibly coming to PlayStation 4, if I remember correctly. There was something like that. So that was pretty interesting. But that's cool. If you could do stuff like that, if you can branch them off, you can have your top friends, your best friends, kind of like, I guess, MySpace. You guys remember that with MySpace? You have your top friends on your page, and then everybody else would be listed of who you associate with and whatnot. That'd be a cool little feature. But yeah. As far as like Facebook is concerned, I know a lot of people probably looking at this like, oh my God, what does this mean? I don't think it's gone forever. I really do believe they probably just took it away just so they can tweak it and fine tune it and add these new UI improvements going into PlayStation 5. And keep in mind, I could be 110% wrong, but it's just a theory that I have. It could very well come back in a much better and bigger scope with PlayStation 5, and it could be much more cooler in the long run. You never really know what's really going to happen going into next gen, but it's definitely a lot to take into account. It is definitely cool to see. I'm looking forward to it. Everything that they just revealed today was pretty good. And, I understand a lot of people's excitement for sure. And you already know me, I'm one of the most excited ever. I'm just excited, not just for the system, but I'm excited for the new games that we're most certainly going to do. And speaking of games, I am working on a video for you guys involving games for the PlayStation 5. Stay tuned. I've been meaning to start. I have not got a chance to start with a few things on the side, but I will be getting on that as soon as this video is uploaded. All right. So thank you guys again for watching. Just a quick little theory I have going around with this news that just dropped. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, do me a huge favor, hit that like button if you did, and subscribe if you are new. I do appreciate everybody who's new to the channel, who has hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Glad you are liking the content, and I do appreciate you for joining me on this journey here on YouTube. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is Big Cloud, aka your boy Ryan, and I'm signing out. Y'all have a blessed one. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be easy, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.